I have just opened the van door and there is a tortoise.
We're Marianne and Chris. In May 2018, we quit the 9 to 5, rented our house to travel full time. Due to the pandemic, our attempt to drive around the world has been put on pause.
Finding ourselves in Turkey, we are going to show you the best this country has to offer. Good morning. So that was a good night's sleep, and so much quieter actually here than where we were staying in the other car park, despite being next to a main road, and there was loads of people here in the park till quite late, but it was really quiet. So the first job this morning is we're going to figure out the route and which direction we are going. We know we're going south, we just got to figure out which way. Morning, sweet.
Morning. I actually just saw a mosquito go out the door.
I got bitten last night actually.
I just saw one. It did look a little bit plump. I miss my car park and I miss my Corona cat.
Ah, Corona's okay.
I know.
She got rehomed.
In fact, they texted me last night to say that she had a little bit of liver as a treat, and that after probably about 40 minutes of a little bit of nervousness, she did settle down and calm down, and then started purring again.
Anyway, we've got to get up because it's time to plan where we're going.
Anyway, that seemed a little bit abrupt before I get my cup of coffee.
Coffee's already made.
Oh, okay.
The coffee's already there waiting for you.
It's far too early. What time is it?
It's 8:30-ish. We've got the map out, we've looked at the map, and we are definitely going to be heading straight south. But first, we need to get a ferry to save us driving all the way around this inlet here. So 20 minutes later, we have arrived at the ferry port and we just need to buy a ticket. We're not sure whether they go to lots of different destinations, but we know we're going to Yalova, and it's always interesting trying to communicate in a foreign language.
That's my job.
Günaydın.
Günaydın.
Yalova.
Yalova?
Evet sağ.
Google Translate.
Google Translate.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you oturma izin kağıdı, vize,
Visa
ID
application.
card.
Oh, passport.
Yeah.
So they're just asking us for our Turkish ID. We've shown them the passports. Movement has opened up in Turkey, so we're not sure whether there'll be any issues because we're not Turkish residents.
But we do have our application
We do.
for our temporary visas, which apparently, according to the agent, said it will be absolutely fine.
So yeah, should be okay.
Should be okay.
If not, we'll be driving round.
Yeah.
Do you have like this ID card?
No,
Not yet.
we
We
have
made application.
application
Application.
for ID card.
Ha. Başvuru yaptınız, daha gelmedi, anladım. The first application.
Yes.
Is it okay or?
Oh, they want us out the way because they need to solve the problem.
Okay, so they've just moved us to the side just to wait while they try and sort out the problem. So we'll see what's going on.
Ona bakmadım. Give me your application. Bakıyorum abi hemen. Maltepe. Why give you go to the Yalova?
Application
We're
is...
driving to Antalya.
Antalya'ya gidiyorlarmış abi.
We're tourists basically. We make videos, YouTubers, for travel. Is it okay?
It's okay.
Passport? No?
Follow.
I'll stay with the van. So Chris has gone to get the ticket. Oh, I've taken it off. It's very warm. Chris has gone to get the ticket, and he's taken our passports. They haven't needed our applications because they can see that we've made an application. It's always lost in translation. You're always a bit nervous, you're not really sure what's going on, but actually it was fine. I opened the door of Trudy so they could see inside that it was just the two of us, and she's a nice little van, and then they were going caravan. So yeah, it's fine, but it is a little bit, it's tricky actually, because you're not sure how you're going to be received when we get out there. But until then, we're just going to go for it, because we've got 3 months until our application. So if we do that, go travelling, make some videos, we can say thank you to Turkey, because honestly, Turkey, you are freaking awesome. If you don't know that already, you are awesome. Your hospitality, your people, your kindness, your generosity, you're just rocking it. So thank you very much. Teşekkür ederim. You're back.
I'm back. I have a ticket. It was 175 lira. We got the ticket. I think it was confusing because they have to put the Turkish ID number and everything is in. And
right.
I'm not sure why it was confusing. I think just because they weren't used to issuing a ticket on a foreign passport.
Did you get a return or a single?
Single?
Beautiful.
I don't know. It's all good.
So let's
we're
go
all
get
good.
the boat.
Oh, what an exciting start to the day. We're on.
We're on.
So we're on the ferry. The journey today is about 45 minutes. You can see Trudy down there behind us, and all good. How do you feel about being out in the open air, my sweetness?
The sea looks absolutely beautiful. It's really blue and lovely and interesting and unusual because we're not used to it.
So we're just arriving in the town of Yalova, and it saved a huge amount of driving around the inland water, taking this ferry. And we're going to probably head south for about an hour and a half and then find somewhere to park up for the night and work out where we're going.
Find a bit of nature.
Find a bit of nature. It'd be so nice just to find somewhere nice and quiet, maybe by a lake or some water or trees. And yeah, it's so nice to be back on the road finally. All right, let the Turkish adventure continue. They're actually doing some kind of announcement over the tannoy system of this village. We think it's to do with the coronavirus and telling everyone to wear masks. So we've stopped off at this place near the lake, and it's going to be our parking spot for the night. But suddenly the wind has just picked up, and I think there is a storm coming. Well, the storm never actually happened. It didn't rain, and the sun has come out, and it's turned into an absolutely beautiful afternoon here.
But guess what?
What?
Listen.
There's no traffic.
We found nature.
We found nature. We said we were going to find nature. We've arrived in a town called Gölcükbaşı. It's located on this wonderful lake, and we're just going to go and have a little walk and just check out the area. We saw some boats passing, taking people, probably Turkish tourists, I think. So for the past hour or so, we've just chilled here in the shade on this car park, which is just next to the lake. But we think what we're actually going to do is head up and see if we can park on the top of this hill behind us and get a really nice view over the lake, because the town of Goliazi is amazing. It's actually a little peninsula in the lake, so we're going to see if we can get a view from a bit higher up. Okay, this was a good idea. Check out that view. Oh my Lord, that is amazing. I can't believe it. I have just opened the van door and there is a tortoise walking across the car park. How amazing is that? Well, after waking up and seeing that wonderful tortoise walking across the car park, I've never actually seen a wild tortoise, I don't think. Have you?
No, I've seen on other people's posts who are here in Turkey, but actually to see it ourselves is just phenomenal.
There you go, literally walking right past the van. So we thought this morning we would have a walk down and check out the town, because it's such a beautiful day. And we're going to go and have a walk around before it gets too hot. It's only about 9 o'clock in the morning and already it's roasting. The weather forecast is in the 30s today. So, but it looks amazing. This town actually reminds us of Flores that we went to in Guatemala, where they've got the little island projecting out into the lake. Looks amazing. So we've just walked down to the beginning of town, and what an amazing place. These buildings, old tractors, and look at these amazing views over the lake. We're going to go and have a walk around town and check it out. But it looks amazing and the sun is burning down on us. How nice is it to be out and about? So is this not the beauty of travel? We found this little town and this parking spot purely by accident, just working out how far we wanted to travel yesterday. And it's absolutely amazing, this tree behind us. I'm just blown away by how lovely this all is. So this tree is called the Weeping Plane, and it's a whopping 700 years old. It's said that the root trees go into the lake on this side and on this side, because it's located on the small body of land between the mainland and the island. It's a symbol of common life here in Goliazi, when the Turks and the Greeks all lived together until they actually split in 1923. And it's an absolute beautifully amazing and unusual looking tree. So as you come into the town, they've got all these wonderful little tables under the trees, enjoying the breakfast here and enjoying the lovely weather. We made another new friend. We're like Dr. Dolittle, aren't we?
We do.
We just seem to attract animals.
We are. We're
I mean, it's so lovely.
oh, it's a big old.
They can feel our positive vibes, I think.
So.
As you would expect on such a beautiful lake, there are fishermen. The gentleman behind me is just getting his boat and nets ready to go out and fish. These side streets as we walk around are just so picturesque, and the buildings. It's a really lovely little town to walk around.
And the lovely thing for me is because of all the wooden beams and open like sides of the roofs, you can see all the swallows and house martins have made nests.
Yeah, it's lovely.
See up there, see how many nests? There's one,
There's
two.
loads of, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's at least 10 or 12 swallow nests here, and you can see them buzzing around. I think I could stay here for a while, you know. And just to continue the fish theme, this building on the side has the most amazing pictures of fish. They've kind of like mosaicked and pebble dashed in the shape of fish. It's really nice. Merhaba.
Ooh, it's beautiful.
Merhaba. Beautiful.
Wow.
We found this lovely little place right at the end of town, overlooking the lake.
Wow.
And you can see the view behind us. And this lovely lady was waving at us from the balcony of her little restaurant here as we walked past. So we thought we'd stop by. And we're very pleased we did. Marianne's just chatting on Google Translate.
This area is so beautiful.
Teşekkür ederim. Wow. Beautiful.
Oh, teşekkür ederim. That's beautiful.
Amazing. So we got some tea, some gozlemi, some olives, and some
Chili flakes.
spices.
Teşekkür ederim.
What a way to start the day. Potato gozlemi. It's good, right? You get used to this. After spending so long in a car park, you appreciate all the little things that you couldn't do when you're there. And just coming out and having a nice potato gozlemi for breakfast with tea is a real treat, and one we are savouring. And that face says it all.
Just the simplicity and the deliciousness of the flavours.
Very good.
Is it for the fish?
And she's making this wonderful fishing net. Good job.
Amazing.
Very good. By hand. Wow. Teşekkür ederim. Bye. So the place we had breakfast is just here at the end of the island, up this little blue staircase, and we were sat up there, and it's definitely a wonderful place to come for breakfast, for a gozlemi, to look and enjoy that beautiful view. And the breakfast, which consisted of one big gozlemi, 2 cups of tea, some olives and 2 bottles of lemonade, was £2.90. It was 24 Turkish lira. We've just come to an area which is obviously the fish market where they're trading fish. The catch of the day. You can see all the fish in the nets coming in. And if you're feeling energetic, they have all these bikes that you can rent. That's it, we're just stopping off for a bit of bread, bit of milk.
An egg mash.
Fish curry did
I did it.
They're just so nice. It's like you say a few words like thank you and milk and bread in Turkish, and then they tell you the price in Turkish and you just look at them blank and then everybody just laughs.
Everyone's so helpful though, aren't they?
Yeah.
We've done it again. Midday sun.
Coming back in midday sun. Wow. It's hot climbing this hill. When it's this hot, make sure you drink lots of water because it's very easy to get dehydrated because you just constantly sweat and you don't really realize it because it's constant. Trudy, I can see you. Oh. Oh, you're still there. It's the end of the show. Make sure you click subscribe to come on this amazing adventure with us. Right, I gotta check the oil. Bye for now.